Seattle -5.5. 41.5 is the total. Broncos +225. Big number here for a first game, new coach
Mike McDonald
versus first road game for a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. Like, oh, what's he gonna? It's Bo Nix gonna be able to show up in a stadium in the Pacific Northwest? Have you been to that Seattle stadium, Ryan? The fans are very nice, very friendly. There's gonna be plenty of Ducks fans that are in that stadium that want Bo Nix to have a good game and realize Geno not the guy. Geno as a favorite of 4 points or more, 2-7 ATS. You don't take Geno Smith as a favorite.
Never.
You take him when they're writing him off and he surprises people and has a decent first half of the season. They go 9-8, even though some people like Cleve TA said they would be tanking. And meanwhile, I said they would smash their win total and would sink into the playoffs. I was right. Cleve TA tried to change the story. He's a hack. And Mike McDonald, a lot of questions like that Washington offense they're trying to bring in. I don't know if that really matches the skill set of the Seattle Seahawks. And I think the Broncos will actually be able to run on the Seahawks and set up play action. I think they're going to Broncos are going to surprise people. Bo Nix, if you listen to the prop show, Bo Nix anytime touchdown, I think is a live bet. 38 rushing touchdowns in college. Jaden Daniels 34, you look at the pricing. Jaden Daniels anytime touchdown +180. Bo Nix 5-1. We saw Bo Nix. I did. I watched ball. I saw him score a bunch of rushing touchdowns in Oregon, and I saw him score a rushing touchdown in the preseason game. A very easy read option play that I think they will run inside the 5.
I think he's an easy one where you circle and just check his price every week. If they're making his first touchdown 25, 30-1, scoop it up. I mean, I'm generally with the idea that you don't lay a big number with Geno. I'm also with the idea that I don't know exactly if like replacing Pete Carroll with the new
I mean, you look at all the replacement, all the new head coaches, Ryan. Look at their records. Pete Carroll's the only guy getting replaced who had a winning record. So like the bar was already set at this Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, as much as you think some of his ways are old fashioned, the guy had won a lot of games and gave Seattle a couple, a Super Bowl and a bunch of winning seasons. 9-8 these past 2 seasons with Geno Smith. We could look back at the end of the year and go, damn, Pete Carroll got 9-8 out of that team.
Well, and I think that's regardless of what you thought, it's changed.
137, 89-1. And even their win total, it's like I'm on the under, but it's even lower than what they did last year. So it's weird because in the market, the win total is saying they're not going to be as good as they are last year. But then everyone that I hear talk about the Seahawks are like, well, now that they got rid of that old piece of shit, Pete Carroll, they're going to hit the ground running.
A lot of people on Coach of the Year stuff that doesn't really make sense to me.
They were 9-8 last year.
I just
I think it's going to be tough to improve on that as a season.
And again, I think there's just a lot of change there year over year. And so Sean Payton in year 2, unless the quarterback is complete trash.
Yeah.
Cause I do think the running game will be able, it's a tough match. I will say the defensive front for Seattle is part of the strength of that team. So perhaps it's difficult to run the ball and maybe that's the difference, but I'm with you. What it came down to for me was simply can't lay a big number with Geno.
Yeah.
And it seems like this number is going to continue to get bigger.
Will we get a 6, Ryan? You're a market analyst.
I think we might already have
some 6s
there.
around.
So it looks like a lot of 6s actually. So I think, again, if you like Denver, maybe you can shop around, get something. Maybe by the time we get out to the circuit, we'll be able to get a 6.5. It does seem like there has been a lot of people looking to bet Seattle.